Welcome to the Barlow Brigade. Follow along as I take a journey through knife collecting, knife repairs, and knife modifications. A historical look through slip joint knives that affect our lives in many ways. Well, good morning, everybody. Oh, Big Jim. It is 4:40 in the morning. And I can't sleep. I just couldn't sit there any longer. I had to get up and do something, so I came in here and said, you know what, I'm just going to make a video. I told y'all I was going to quit making videos, trying to do all this, but man, people that y'all are, nobody's forcing me to do anything. But I got another mail call, and I got to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it, and that's the whole deal. That's the real deal. But you know, I got to punch all the buttons first. Y'all see, this is a vintage knife doctor hat. I got this at the first time I met the man. He gave me this hat. Kevin Bentley, the knife doctor. At the first Wiggins show, I didn't say I wouldn't set up there to sell, but I went there and traded and all such as that. So, but it was an epic event. It was outdoors in the arena. They have since moved it indoors. This year it's going to be sponsored by the Deep South Knife Club. Okay, and here is the poster. Okay, get in contact with either Juan Hernandez Jr. or Heath Warren, who I very affectionately call Heath Warrencliffe. Okay? That's coming up on the 3rd and the 4th of October. Me and Brother Rex Wiseman will be there, and we'll have a booth. We'll be, y'all come over here. Y'all probably gonna have to, we'll probably be telling stories and chopping it up and acting crazy. But we will be there to buy, sell, trade, maybe even throw you an appraisal out there. Of course, it's just our opinion, but we do that. We do this quite a bit. The last 2 or 3 events that we've been to, which we have about 4 or 5 events that we are planning here in the next 2 or 3 months, and the last one of those is, again, kind of earmarking in on this right here, is the Ellaville Knife Show in Ellaville, Georgia. That's hashtag 111525. The Ellaville Knife Show, brought to you by the Knife Doctor. Epic event. Before it ever even happens, I'm gonna call it that. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all figure that out? Okay. So we took care of that. Now, last night. I'll tell y'all a little bit more about it. Now, last night I was in a coaching session. I was being coached by someone, Kodiak Edge, G-Man Gordon Holman, on how to do a live. Okay, and what we did is we set up a live where it was just me and him. He was watching me, I was watching him, and he was telling me tips about how to do this and how to do that. Well, I punched out to make an adjustment on what we were doing, and then I punched back in. But what I didn't know and what I didn't understand is that I went live. So, and I'm sitting there, and I look up at the top where they have a counter that tells you how many likes and how many people are watching. And I look up there, and there's 15 people watching. And I already had 5 likes. And I said, G-Man, what'd I do, man? He said, I guess you live, brother. You need to get over there. So I punched him out. He left. And then I went back and started watching the comments. Nobody could hear me. And finally, my nephew, he said, hey, you got your Bluetooth on? Which I do, because I Bluetooth my YouTube feed when I'm in my bedroom watching YouTube. Usually have it on my TV. And then I Bluetoothed it through my phone to where I could hear it better, being almost deaf in one ear. But anyway, I went for an hour live, I had nothing planned. That was totally off the cuff. I was jumping up, man. I had my old pants, my pants was falling off because I was lounging. You know, I wasn't expecting to be live. But I got over there and live, and people said, "Well, show us some pocket knives," you know. So I jumped up, went and got a folder full of knives, and came back and talked about them. But every time I got up, my pants would fall off. It was a total mess. But after that live, probably, you know, you can process it to where it becomes live, where it becomes a video, and they release it, and then people can come and watch it after the fact. And I'm going to use that on my 1,000 membership giveaway. So y'all need to get in there where you fit in there. Probably the next time I go live is when I'm going to break 1,000, and when I do, I'm going to go over there and give y'all directions on what to do and where to go and how to get there, and we'll get the giveaway going. Right now, it looks like I'm just going to do one big prize. I don't know who will win it. Don't care. Doesn't matter. Whether you're a long-time subscriber, whether you're a short-time subscriber. I figure if I send somebody that's maybe been in there a couple of times, it's like Bonnie Holt, I believe her name was. She's on in every video now that I do. Leaves me a comment, tells me howdy, and all that kind of stuff. She was the 3rd place winner in my last giveaway. Anyway, 6 minutes already, man. I'm trying to do a quickie, and I'm already at 6 minutes. Here I am talking about all kinds of stuff. Okay, so that's the live. But after that live, I got ill. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was. I had a very long day. My friend, couple that lives out in the country. He's a pre-Alzheimer's gentleman. His wife's a wonderful woman. She takes care of him. She's hand and foot with him every day. She loves him to death. I love him to death. I love them to death. But she called me, and I got to, you know, she ran up the hurricane flags and punched in to help me. But I was in the middle of Walmart shopping. I took all my stuff, went and put it back. I only had like 3 things. Put it all back, went and got in my truck, took off, got out there, because that's how I roll with them folks. If they need me, I'm there. Whatever I'm doing, I'm going to stop it. If I'm in the middle of filming and I see it come up on my phone, I'm leaving. Okay? That's what kind of friends these people are. Anyway, I took care of that, and then all this and all that. Next thing you know, I'm live for an hour. And when it was all over, I don't know if I was just drained or whatever, but I laid down after I graciously bowed out of going live, because G-Man gave away a whole box of stuff that I had gifted him for his giveaway. It got there late, but he still gave it away, that shows he's a stand-up guy. Anyway, all that, but I went to bed about... I don't know, it was probably 8 o'clock, maybe 8:30, and I didn't wake up till about 1:30. Had to get up and do what old men do, and then I've been sitting there looking at the wall until now. So that's why I'm here. That's why we're doing this mail call. All right, before we do the mail call, y'all, there was a complete ripple in the force. From time to time, things happen that just blow my mind. I'm talking, look, here it is. Okay? Not a, but a. This guy right here, Brother Thomas, and I don't know how he did it. I don't know where it came from. But he did a short video about the Twilight Zone. I highly, highly, highly recommend y'all look up that pocket knife guy and go watch this video. It's about, I don't know, it's about a minute, 20 seconds. I don't know how long it is, but it don't matter. It is and I hate to use bad language, it's the damnest thing I've ever seen. Okay, y'all excuse my language. But it just blew my mind. All right, the next thing, tomorrow, Friday, I have a play day. Brother Rex. OG is the OG sticker. Brother Rex and I have a play day. And basically what that means is I go to his house. We normally break bread. go over pocket knives. I show him what I got. He shows me what he's got, because we're both all the time buying and picking up, doing this and that. But anyway, there's his new sticker. I think he's got another new sticker coming, but and old Big Jim might have a new sticker coming. Not new. I'm keeping my OG, but I got a little something I'm working on. So anyway, and his wife, Miss Dishy, she's probably gonna be in collaboration with that. Anyway, brother Rex, that'll be tomorrow. I have no idea what I'll do. I might do a ramble video on the way up there. I'm gonna go by and see one of my friend girls before I go see Brother Rex. That's the one I showed y'all her picture the other day. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, this is her right here. It's my Ooh, Lord, I just dropped everything. This is my $100 baby girl right here, Nanette Elizabeth Meadows. Okay, I done dropped stuff everywhere. Anyway, look at that. And you got one old bearded pocket. We've been talking about him. Me and him had a little collab that we were gonna do, but it got what I thought what he had and what I thought I had were two completely different things. But he told me to let him think about it and we put it on pause, and he's gonna. I feel sure he will reach out and throw me a bone, and me and him we'll come up with something. So y'all, that is to be determined. Okay. I guess see that's the pocket knife guy. We got him. We got Brother Rex Playday. We got the bearded pocket knife guy. So the only thing left to talk about is this mail call I got. And y'all, there's no words. Okay, he's my nephew. Y'all know him. Okay, Bubba's EDC nephew. He made a comment the other day that there was one particular piece of swag that I hadn't sent him, and I did a double jump backflip with a twist, and got that bad boy in the mail because he certainly deserves it. Certainly deserves it. So I got a box in. This box right here, I guess that's a 8x8x4 or 8x8x6. He's got all kind of boxes. He sells nuts and bolts. He was saying something the other day about how a pocket knife he needed a spider code that he took some screws out of, and I'm thinking to myself, the man's sitting on the ability to get any nut screw bolt that he wants, and he's worried about one that goes in a knife that he could order a pack of 10 and have it there the next day. Anyway, I guess I overthink stuff a little too much. Anyway, so I get this box in, and it's heavy. I'm looking at it, I'm going, Lord, what does he put in there? And when I opened it up, it hit me. He's been doing this ever since the Danville show up there with Brother Dwayne Clark. He's been doing this and showing these off. And man, y'all look at here. That's a slate. See how the edges of it's chipped? That is a slate coaster. Okay, set that on your table. Got the little putsies on it. Yeah, let me get it where y'all see. See, you got the little putsies on there? That way it won't mar up your fine walnut veneer furniture. That one there's a Remington. I have a few of them Remington. Here's a case. I got a few cases. And then this last one. Now, see, you can't do like my logo on my sticker. You can't really do that with a black medium, which I understood. We talked about it. He told me, but this is what he did. He just went it with gray and black. Look at that, man. That's cooler than the other side of the pillar. That's just unbelievable. Tell you what, when I opened these up, man, I was happier than a gopher with two tails. I'm telling you what. And this one right here just blew my mind. Y'all know I got my fella out there in Amarillo, Texas. He made me a little coaster out of leather, which I cherish this with everything. I lost this. All right, it was on the floor. I don't remember what happened to it, but I couldn't find it. And I tore my house up looking for this. And I found it laying right here underneath my chair. And I was glad I found it, both. Dude, I love that leather coaster right there. And I think Bubba can do what he's been doing on these coasters in leather. I don't know. I listen to what he says, but sometimes my rememberator don't work real good. But anyway, look at this last one. And I've said this 1,000 times. I said, presenting the Barlow Brigade, featuring Big Jim from the Bar Studios. And at the bottom right there, it says, a Milo and Max production. What can I say, Bubba? You just don't, man. You made this old man's life. I mean, and that's the first thing I pulled out of the box. Now, y'all sit down. I mean, just sit yourself down. There's a lady that lives with Bubba. Stays with him. Okay, it's his wife. Fine family man. Got, I think he's got three kids. His daughter is an entrepreneur. His son is just, I think, started, maybe his last year, I don't know, last year in high school, maybe first year in college, I don't know. And then he's got a younger son. And, but anyway, his wife, who I very affectionately call the librarian, makes hanks. I want y'all to look. Look at that. That's cooler than creek water. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you come from. Now, and it's got microfiber on the back. Got the serge stitch all the way around. Very, very well stitched. Very well made. Y'all get in there. Y'all call the library. Y'all get in touch with Bubba or whatever you got to do and get you a couple of these hanks from the librarian. And if that wasn't enough, now how many of y'all, well, probably not, grew up, you know, back in the day when the Green Hornet and Batman and several of these other early production action adventure shows were starting off, you know, Robin and Batman would be in a fight, and Robin would hit somebody with an uppercut, and over in the screen he'd go poof, it'd say pop, pow, bam, slam. So this is very vivid in my world. Y'all look at here. Man, I'm putting this in my pocket. I love this right here. Woo! Wham! Super! Snap! Unreal. Unreal. This will be in my pocket today. And when I do my little pocket dump here in a little while, which probably start working on that, I'm going to put this one, it's going to be my backdrop. I don't know how many of y'all will see this before that and all this. But anyway, and next, Essie. Okay, this is a survival kit. Okay. In case you cut yourself, you got bandage for your fingertip, bandage for your knuckle, you got band-aids, you got triple antibiotic ointment, and you got antiseptic towelettes. So this is going to go in my bug out bag, my drop bag, my carry bag, my hurry bag, whatever you want to call it. That's going to go in there, sealed. Bo. Come on, nephew. Get in there where you fit in there. So we did a trade, and I sent him a older case pocket knife, 77 Cheetah, something I had. I did a partial restoration on it. It has a lot of corrosion. He said he wasn't going to sand it, but he needs to. Bubba, you need to fix that thing. You need to do what you got to do. You can't get it all out. I come to that conclusion. But slim that thing down, man. Slick it up as best you can. Oil it up. Put it in your pocket. The reason I sent it to you because I'm pretty sure you're gonna tote it. Okay, so make it pretty. Make it pretty and tote it. That's Uncle's advice. Advice to you, Bubba, is polish that thing up and get it going. But this is what we traded. Now you know, Bubba, or some of y'all may know that Bubba is a member of the Pass Around group, selected by Mr. Andy Armstrong. And this is what he sent me. This is a Rosecraft Mosquito Lake boots. RRT, which stands for Rosecraft Traditional, and the part number is 104 and S gray. Or GS for smoky gray. And I want y'all to look. I just want y'all to look. It's a 4 and an 1/8" knife. And I hope it shows. Y'all look at that smoky gray. Look at that bone. Unreal. It's a big old pocket knife. Okay, you got well, I shouldn't say you got to be a man to tote this, but you gotta like toting a big knife to tote this. Okay. Now let me get these blades open, y'all. All right. On the this is the show size. You got your Rosecraft Rosebud shield, and look at this, man. I call that a California clip because see, it comes down, kind of mimics the coastline of California. And then over here you got I call that a spear point. Just a beauty, man. I tell you what, when them boys at Rosecraft sit around the table and design a knife, they come up with some stuff. They got to go. They got that new jackknife they got. It took the place, or it didn't take the place, but the Appalachian jack is no longer in production. And so this new jack, the new one's called, I can't remember. But it comes in Bora blue, and I think it has a smoky gray bone like this one. But Lord have mercy, look, and that thing is, boy, it's pretty. And listen to this. Lord have mercy, guys. I am such a blessed man. I am truly blessed. I'm gonna get on out of here. It's almost 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna go in there and do a little editing. I got my new intro. I've been fooling around. That's one of the things me and Gordon Holman were talking about was my intro. I'm gonna mess around with my intro a little bit and try to get a new one. See if I can get it in there and just to I'm learning this editing stuff. So y'all have a great Thursday, thankful Thursday. Okay, this is a thankful Thursday, and I was corrected last week on who I should shout out about this, so I will get that. I will have that properly done in the title. I am a blessed man, truly blessed. I want to thank everybody that was in my live last night, and I don't know any other way to close this thing out other than to tell y'all that Jesus Christ is Lord of my life. And rule number 9.